Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 medieval battle, and this is Timewarp. I have the French against Jafalrus's Antigonids. So, let's take a look. What have we got here? So, you may be familiar with this list from Ancients, but the thing to keep in mind is that the unit pricing has been changed to reflect balance changes due to the presence of knights. So that means Thureophoroi and Thracians are 3 points cheaper. Light horse archers are 4 points cheaper. Armored cavalry, 6 points cheaper. Armored noble cavalry, 8 points cheaper. Same with the veteran armored cavalry, and the Zistophoroi are 8 points cheaper as well. Elephants remain unchanged. So we're facing a lot of potentially different things. I mean, he could go pretty heavily into skirmishers, a very decent medium infantry wing, lots of pikes, pretty squishy but evadey cavalry, and he will definitely be grabbing elephants. Now, difficulty with our deployment area is we have a hill here, but then we'd be facing a hill and then facing a very high hill here. So I think maybe the thing to do is to deploy anchoring on this forest here. So I think this is going to be a very difficult match for the French because sure, we get knights, but they're going to be basically useless against pikemen. And we don't have a good way to disrupt the pikemen with missile fire. We have our max complement of missile troops, so 2 mounted crossbowmen, 4 light infantry, and 4 crossbowmen, and that's it. And crossbowmen aren't that great at killing infantry. I did invest in sergeants as well, so I have a pretty strong cavalry wing here on the left. I'm going to hold a line here-ish with support of the crossbowmen and missile troops. In the center, I have a lot of infantry, crossbowmen, defensive spearmen, and armored defensive spearmen. These are all going to be totally worthless against the phalanx, but at least they're cheap. I can only hope that we can somehow stretch out the line, and by getting pushed back and losing impacts, we can try to get flanks in. Next turn. A wall of pikes. Not sure what I can do about that. Great, get the sergeants forward. What do we see? The cavalry I think we can deal with. In fact, let's get our own lights forward. 2 units of Thureophoroi. That's a little more problematic. Okay. Thracians, heavy weapon. Could be trying to stretch out my line, I suppose. Let's move the crossbowmen over. And let's see, plug the gap, shift over. Shift over. We will spread out and see if we can find a way to get into a gap somehow. Next turn. Oh, that is a terrifying sight. Try to disrupt these slingers. Good. and get in the rough with the crossbowmen. To be careful not to get sucked into these elephants. Might be a gap here we can exploit. We'll see. Next turn. He's closing the gap. Okay, move here, turn about, and fight off these lights if we can. Held firm. Okay, get those spears forward, and how are we going to deal with this? We have lancers that we can attempt to use. Fall back. Push forward. Cover your flank. Get up there. And what? How are we going to deal with these pikemen? The knights are going to have to zone of control lock them. That's how we're going to have to deal with it. Maybe the low country spearmen can try to get forward over there. Something like that. Very scary. Next turn. Well, let's get these defensive spearmen forward. And sure, why not? All back. Good. Is that even worth it? Probably not. Let's do it anyway. Zone in the Studiofroi. Shift over to try to target those elephants. You're doomed, and we really don't care. Get on that slope. Knights. Where did the knights go? I suppose they can move forward and attempt to get around and target these Istophoroi. Stick to the top of the ledge. Forward. We're gonna need crossbowmen against the elephants. Finish them off. Very good. Advance. Almost. Our terrible medium foot. Get the knights ready to pop out and out of control. This is going to be very tough. Next turn. Ha 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 ha. Oh, yes, that's a classic movement trick. That's very nicely done. He just uses light javelin horse to give all his pikemen a free 45-degree turn to wheel into place. Get out of the way. No, it would be better if you died. General up there. Hold your ground. This is so annoying. Fall back. Zone them in. Ugh. Yeah, that doesn't work out. Fine. I could charge here and force him to turn and face us, but I don't think anything good would come of it. Suppose we can try to do something with our missile troops. Knights forward. Too bad. Give the knights room. Oh yeah, this whole situation. zone them in. Work your way around. Get that slope. No, don't block us in. This will have to do. Yeah, don't really know what to do about all these pikemen. Next turn. Okay, we might be able to get a disrupt. Oh, good, good. That was not such a bad impact. Disruption of the sergeants. And he's blocked in our knights here. Good. Then fall back. Give them room to withdraw. Good. And why not do a bit more of this sort of thing? Shove them off. Do not get caught by the elephants. Damn it. This is horrible. It's all horrible. Protect the flank. Move around. They're so slow, it's so annoying. They're just so useless and slow. And otherwise, I think we just have to hold and wait. I need to find a way to slip these knights past these elephants, but I just don't know if it's possible. Next turn, Jafars is promoting some general death luck, so let's see who drops. Oh, that's going to be unpleasant. Oh. Disrupted the Zistophodoi. That doesn't really matter though. Blocks them in so he can grab the exposed flank. I wonder if I do this, then we can slip past. Yep, that's worth it. Get out of cohesion check range. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Well, we can zone the Thudios, and then zone the armored cavalry. At least force them to commit non-light troops to charge there. What the hell am I even doing here? Seriously, like, what am I doing with these guys? These elephants are just so irritating. Good. I wonder if I want to try to tank this charge. Is that worth it? Not especially. No. Next turn. Really? Oh my god. So unfortunate. Well, threaten a flank. Shove these off. Good. Held firm. Too bad. Chase them. It's the best way to get somewhere quickly. Oh, good job. You know what? We're gonna try to rally up anyway. So, who do I want to flank? The Thracians? Guess that's who I have to flank. worth it, even if we are disrupted or disordered. Hold firm. Good. We don't throw yet because they're pursuing, so it's pointless. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Jafar says his salt levels are rising. I think he's still got this in the bag, honestly. Don't think he's got anything to worry about. I mean, that's lucky for me, but again, don't really know what difference it makes. Good. Well, let's charge the Thracians. Goodbye. Let's get that break in, come on. Good, and no. Well, let's do the bad thing. And bounce off, okay. Fair enough. Get behind them. Throw in a volley. Good. Shove these lights. Won't catch them, but we'll be in a better position to try to start getting behind. You are so screwed. Do what you can to hold out a little longer. Good. Then, what? Do we flank the elephants or flank the Triofroi? Screw the infantry. We're gonna go for the elephants, in which case that was probably questionable, but I think I need them to stick in place at least for a little while longer. Okay, get that flank in. Probably should have moved my light jazz, but that works just fine. Okay, we hold firm. Good. This will be bad. Surprise, it's bad. Oof. Well, they can evade, it's no big deal. Okay. Next turn. That could get very dangerous very quickly. Well, why would you do that? Ah, now these knights are going to be running away from the battle forever. It's unfortunate. Wow, they're so bad. Oh. Even better, okay. Guess I can stop complaining about that then. Or that. Right. Let's keep them locked in then. Hmm. Close to auto-breaking them. Nope. Good. Stay in place, please. Good. Then what? How can we set this up most nicely? There, we can threaten 3 units with the charge. Well, depending on how. Well, they do okay. Here, lock them in place. Held firm. Get out of here. Better. They're just gonna implode. Oh yeah. Now, question is, do we charge here in an attempt to slip past? Probably just bounce off if we did, to be honest. We could go for an impact charge. Suffered enough casualties, their deep pike POA starting to drop. Give it a shot. I don't know why they chose to stay stuck in though. That's not ideal. Here, if we turn to protect our knights, then our crossbows get charged. If we stay here, our knights get charged. And then our crossbows get charged. There's no saving the crossbowmen, in other words. Unless, let's see, if I charge here, then I can zone here, and then sit here. But it will be at the cost of these spearmen. Is that even worth it? No. Though it does open up another flank, so let's just go with it. What? Yeah, we're gonna take advantage of that. Do you have a commander anywhere? No. Dad, probably. Well, what does that do? It drops pike from deep pike plus 100, pike plus 100 to just pike because they're disrupted. And it means that, yeah, we'll be up 150 POA, so frag them. Zone, and then zoned. Perfect. Very good. Next turn. No, come back. No, not you. Or you. I see. Well, I hope that makes up for his miserable general luck last time. At least a little bit. There's a break. Good. Well, this is very confusing. Let's turn you around and slay these lancers. See what this does for us. Got a disruption here. How bad? Acceptable enough that I think I'm... Well, thing is, if we go for this, we might start rolling, whereas if we go for this, we probably won't. So let's start trying to roll. Very nice. Poor crossbowman. Alright, we're gonna have to try to gum up that charge. Who do we want command on? You? You? I suppose you. Oh, right. There. Okay, well we're still up, but those rallies did help him. 2 units. We got 1 too, to be fair. It's also just about auto-broken, so it's gonna go hide. Prepare to be amazed. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. Or is he referring to my earlier statement about being amazed if I could find a way to win this thing? What's that? Got a break. No, come back. Oh. Oh, what? Okay, Wow. Well, I almost never attribute a win or a loss to luck, but I do feel like that freak general death leading to the punching a hole in the pike line was pretty much the decisive factor. If that hadn't happened, would I have lost? I feel like I probably would have, given the way things were going elsewhere. Yeah, that was just ridiculous. I have really no idea if this has any relation to how battles versus 15th century pike armies are going to go. I don't know if the game is going to have this type of pike POA or if it'll be different somehow. But I really didn't seem able to break through frontally until that general kill led to a disruption and the sudden weakness in one part of the line. Granted, getting behind I think would have happened anyway, but yeah, it's difficult to offer a intelligent analysis of something like this. So we'll just leave it there. Good game to Jafalris. Yeah, sorry, and till next time.